Hey everybody, what's going on, and welcome to Guns N' Roses Central, and we've got another news update for you guys. So with Guns N' Roses wrapping up their last show of this leg of the tour, there's been a lot of stuff in the news about the concert in Dubai and how fans had to wait for hours. And I read a lot of comments from people who said that like the traffic in Dubai is pretty notorious for being bad, especially at these concerts, and that people should have just left a bit earlier because I think the actual venue was open around 4 p.m. and people said basically people who went to the concert said they showed up around 4 or 5 and traffic wasn't that bad. So I think it's just a matter of people making their plans ahead of time. But events organizer 117 has come under fire on social media for its handling of the Guns N' Roses concert on Dubai. The iconic rock band, as you guys know, performed at the Autism Rocks Arena in what many described as a glorious return to form from its troubled past. But many fans complained they missed most of the show due to massive traffic snarls. Some said they even had to walk long distances to reach the venue. The band came on stage around 9 p.m. as scheduled. After the show, 117 Live posted a message on his Facebook page acknowledging the complaints. So they said Guns N' Roses played to a 30,000 strong crowd at the Autism Rocks Arena on Friday night as part of their Not in This Lifetime World Tour. Fans were treated to more than 2.5 hours of one of the best live performances the city has ever seen, with Axl, Slash, and Duff and their band playing a collection of their finest hits. It said, adding, the venue opened at 4 p.m. to allow early access, and the organizers acknowledged that there were some fans whose travel arrangements didn't get them to the venue on time, may have missed out on the opening of the show. And attendees did not take kindly to the post. So a couple people responded saying, you built a venue without creating proper roads entering and exiting the venue. I will never go to a concert run by you again, commented one person. Another person said the Guns N' Roses gig was fabulous last night, but the organization was one of the poorest quality, something that the people of Dubai are not used to, said another. But it wasn't all bad. Comments, one person said, we left on time, got there on time, saw Guns N' Roses on time, and rocked out on time. Traffic was crazy like any other concert I've been to, said one person. So we haven't seen any follow-up comments from 117 Live. I doubt we'll be seeing any kind of refunds or anything like that. But let's go on to our next piece of news. So Slash is now back in LA. He was filmed by some paparazzi, I think it was yesterday or day before, arriving at the airport with his girlfriend Megan and their bodyguard. And I didn't see any video of any of the other members of Guns N' Roses, so I don't know if they flew back separately or maybe the other guys had already left or were just still in the airport. So if you guys want to see the video, I've linked to it down below in the description box so you guys can go check it out. And then somebody posted this on the GNR forums. I guess before the Dubai concert, there was like a little cartoon that was shown. It kind of reminded me of what they did in Rock in Rio back in 2001. And it was kind of hard to hear, so I couldn't really make out what they were saying. But it looked like an advertisement for an app or something. So I've linked to it down below. Axl, at least the guy who looks like Axl, makes an appearance. And there's like a little appearance by Slash as well. So you guys can go check it out and let me know if you guys are able to make out what the actual little cartoon was about. And then we've got this article which kind of left me confused when I first read the title. So this is about a football player named Kevin Sumlin. As somebody who doesn't watch sports, I've never heard of the guy before, obviously. So it talks about the missing years and the Guns N' Roses connection. So it says, hooked by the band's edge-grinding rock of Guns N' Roses and shaped by the feud between Axl Rose and Vince Neil, Kevin Sumlin infuses his work with a tinge of heavy metal attitude. So if you guys want to read the article, I've linked to it down below. It talks about how he came up during the 80s, around the time Guns N' Roses were, putting out Appetite and touring on Appetite, and even talked about the Vince Neil and Axl Rose and Izzy Stradlin feud that occurred back in 1989 at the VMAs. So if you guys want to read it, go check it out in the description box down below where the link is. And then we've got this cool photo of Guns N' Roses. I think this is from Dubai, and it looks like it's backstage. And, from a distance, I honestly thought it was Slash from the 80s. Like, it looks like Slash from the 80s. Although his look hasn't changed that much, for some reason it reminded me of the 80s. And this is just a picture of Richard, Slash, and then, Slash's bodyguard, which I just wanted to show you guys if you guys haven't seen it. And then the last two things I'm going to leave you guys with are some videos. One is from the end of the Dubai gig, and the other one is backstage at the Dubai gig of Slash, just like, practicing on his guitar. So that does it for today's video, guys. Enjoy the videos. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And without further ado, here's the videos. So that does it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed what you saw. Hit the subscribe button to my YouTube channel if you want to stay up to date on all things related to Guns N' Roses. And go like my Facebook page and follow me on Twitter. The links to my social media pages are down below. So thanks, guys. Have yourself a good day, and hopefully the next 3 months we'll have tons of Guns N' Roses news. Take care.